What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is the High Yield Investor. Today we're going to check on our weekly update on our retirement test series. Our goal is to make $1,200 a week in premiums. Let's see how we did this week. GDXY paid at a 53% annualized rate, paid us a premium of $178. PLTY at a 40% rate paid us $137. GOOW at a 17% rate paid us $60. CHPY at a 40% rate paid us $137. HOOY at a 39% rate paid us $131. AMDY at a 41% rate paid us $140. TSMY at a 53% rate paid us $178. NVII at a 44% rate paid us $149. BABO at a 34% rate paid us $117. And CVNY at a 40% rate paid us $137. So we averaged a rate of 40.69% this week, which is good. We need to average about 35%, I think, to reach our weekly goal of $1,200. So again, we've gone over that this week, which is good. We made $1,369.62 for this week, so we'll add that to our year-to-date, 1369.62. 1369.62. This is week 6 of the test. Today would be the 27th. And so far, year to date, we have taken out our $1,200 every week, and we have a total of $1,683 in extra distributions that we'll be able to save for later on. Should the distributions fall below $1,200, we can start pulling from this additional funds that we have over here. So it's been going really well. Of course, we've been above $1,200 every week, but what this test is really here to find out is can we take that $175,000 and that we used to buy these 10 high yield ETFs, and if see, like this one dropped to 17% this week. Of course, the others pulled it up, but eventually over time, some of these will go down in value, which will also make the dividend go down in value, so we'll get a lower amount. But some of them will go up in value, so which theoretically should make the dividend also go up. So I'm hoping that we can maintain a 35% rate, which would be our $1,200 a week. And my goal is to maintain that forever, without ever actually having to sell any of these shares to get our $1,200 out of it. And so that's what this test is to see, is if that can actually happen in real life. This is a real life test of how things are going. So my goal is to, using my options trading, within a 3-year period, build that up to $175,000. And then if at that point in time I'm ready to stop selling options, I could invest that money into 10 high yield ETFs like these right here. Of course, in 3 years, It may not be these 10, but these are the 10 I would have picked had it. I've been at that point in my life 6 weeks ago. So I figure by the time I'm done building up my portfolio through my options trading, I'll know if this test can actually work or not, or if I need to figure out something else. But it would be awesome if I can, at the end of my 3-year period, if I'm ready to stop selling options, where I could just purchase these and then let these create their own income of $1,200 a week or thereabouts, depending on how much money you put in there. This is just the numbers I'm using. So you can do it with any amount of money, but these are the numbers I would be using. So far it's going really good. So we'll see as time goes on if it will continue to hold up. Like I say, right now we average 40% this week, so we're actually 5% above what I figure we need to be at. So we got room for it to drop some, but hopefully it won't drop very much. But we'll find out over time, and we'll keep coming back every week, giving you a real update, a real-time update with whatever the prices and distributions are that week for these stocks. So until next time, this is the High Yield Investor signing off.